Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your Spirit Guide and Angel Messages for December 2019. This is the last month of the year, the last month in this decade, Taurus. So let's see what your angels and spirit guides want to tell you and inform you about it. I'm going to start by pulling a card, a numerology card, which is going to bring forth a number that is significant or important for Tauruses in the month of December. So let's see what comes out for you guys. 44, we've got a master number coming through, Taurus, which would also reduce down to an 8, which is all about the infinity. What you put out always will come back to you, will always catch up to you at some point down the road. And now the attached message to this is environment. Taurus, there is going to be a change to your environment in December, whether this is your work environment, your home environment. There's some area of your life where you have you put a significant amount of time and energy, and I say that because it could be more than just your work or your home life, right? Your environment could be a lot of different things. And first and foremost, the biggest thing that your guides and angels want to talk about is there's some sort of change coming to your environment, whether you're moving, maybe somebody's moving in with you, or you're moving in with somebody. There's a new addition to the family. You have a job change. Your actual workplace is going to announce that they're moving locations. It's something like that. And so this change to your environment could be positive or negative. We'll have to dig in much deeper. And this is also a general reading. But, being 44, Taurus, I feel like whatever this change is, if it's perceived as negative, it's the facilitator to push you towards something that is much more suited for you. And if this is positive, this is that energy of return coming to you in a very good way. All right. So let's pull a card to see what your spirit guides would like to say about this specifically. Trust the process, Taurus. The way things are changing and unfolding, your spirit guides are like, just trust it and go with it. Because like I said, if this is a perceived negative change, it's probably like a blessing in disguise. Sometimes, we really do desire more for ourselves, more happiness, more in our lives, but we're so comfortable with where we are that we don't know how to begin reaching for that, or we don't think that we can reach for that. And so your guides are really like, hey, if you perceive this change as negative, it's truly not. Dig deeper, look deeper, because this is the facilitator, the catalyst, pushing you in the direction that you really want to go, to aspire and achieve the things that you want to happen or unfold in your life. So trust the process. Now, for others of you where this is a very positive shift, that's how you perceive it, don't be afraid like the other shoe is going to drop and like this is too good to be true, or there's just no way. There's a way here. All right, so let's see what your angels would like to add to this. So remember, 44 and 8 are significant numbers for you guys as well in December. So we have the Angel of Grounding, and this is card 14. So that would be a 5, and 5s are all about change, challenges and change. So yeah, that's a confirmation from your angels, Taurus, that there is a change coming to your environment. And again, that could be in several different areas of your life. This is a general reading. And the grounding, that's exactly like what we've already picked up on, is if you perceive it as negative, it's really not. It's to push you on the path that you belong, and to, make your dreams manifest, make your happiness manifest, and not just be stuck or tolerant or putting up with or trying to keep the peace. Or, one thing that I always used to do is thinking, you know, to be spiritual or to be wise about things. I was very tolerant of a lot of stuff, trying to not be judgmental, trying to just let everybody be themselves. And, you know, with this, some of you, I feel that is your thing, where you are trying to be spiritual, you're trying to be unconditional love, you're trying to do all the right things. You know, in certain situations, that's exactly how you could handle it. But in other situations, sometimes you've got to get much more assertive and brave and bold, and, you know, not be so tolerant. You can always love somebody, you can let them do what they want to do, but sometimes because of their energy, their choices, their behavior, their actions, having them too close in your energy disrupts you and screws you up. So you need to kind of put more of a distance, you know, with those people, those situations, those environments, so that you can better thrive. And Taurus, what I feel is this change is coming. You want this change, whether you perceive it as good or bad. In December, this is a change you've asked for, and it's leading to a positive thing, or it is very positive and it just makes you nervous because you're like, is this real? You know, this kind of thing never happens to me, that sort of energy. Okay, Taurus, so I'm going to pull the final card. Of the reading, which would be your advice, and we're just going to briefly touch on it, and then we will go through it at the end. And I wasn't going to do that, but Spirit really led me to do so. And then after doing Aries reading, I'm like, okay, I see why you have me pulling the advice card before the end. So Taurus, let's see what your advice is going to be. Count your blessings. All right, so there's significance to that, and you know, infinity, 44, master number, reducing down to the 8, which would be the infinity symbol. It's like all things happening for you in December are blessings or blessings in disguises. All right, so we'll read the rest of this little message at the very end for your advice. But, you know, either things are really popping off and you need to trust that and just feel gratitude in your heart, or if things feel like they're shifting in a way that you don't want or you wouldn't have planned, it's a blessing in disguise, Taurus. It truly, truly is. All right, let's pull some tarot. Five of Cups. Knight of Swords. Nine of Cups. The World. And King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles could represent your energy, or another person who is, you know, powerful, influential, really solid in their life. Financially, could be a fellow Taurus, could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo, but it's, you know, ultimately a more of a masculine energy, whether male or female. Masculine, strong, assertive type of energy, most likely very well off. Okay. Yes, Taurus. We have the Five of Cups here, and following that is the Knight of Swords. So to me, that's like many of you are going to perceive this change, or the way things are starting to change, as negative. Like it's a negative, and your guides and your angels are like, it's not a negative. It's actually leading you to your true happiness with this Nine of Cups. And sometimes, you know, the way to what we want doesn't, like on our journey there, it doesn't seem like that's the way, but that's the way, because look at, we have the World here, Taurus. Yes, there is, like, your dreams are meant to manifest. You are meant to have your dreams manifest, to be grounded and manifest into your physical reality. However, there's like some shift or change that must occur in your life in some area in order to get you there. All right, now Taurus, some of you, this could be where you feel like your spirit guides are kind of calling you out and saying, you know, no, you've got to make this change. You've got to make the change, even if it feels uncomfortable. You know the way forward. Like, this is what you've got to do, and you'll be so happy you did. Okay, so Taurus, truly, anything happening in December really seems like a blessing in disguise. If it's initially perceived as a negative, you're going to be happy for the way things worked out. Now, in the future. You really, really are. And your guides and angels want to just really bring that home to you. Okay, let's pull some more tarot to clarify a bit further. Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So you got the Nine of Cups twice, Taurus. Yes, you guys are meant to have some dreams happen, some dreams and wishes come true, positive energy return right there, you know, with the 44 reducing down to the 8. So Taurus, listen, it's gonna like really work out good for you guys. It truly is. And you know, there is a handful of you out there where there's some beautiful thing being offered to you in December, and you are like, this is just too good to be true. I don't trust this. You're weary of it. Don't be, all right? And you will know which Taurus you are as things are unfolding in December, all right? You'll know if you're a Taurus who needs to make a big change to get your life in the direction to make you happy. Like, you'll know if that's you, because you will already have been feeling that and getting confirmation of it. And now here I'm saying it in the reading. So you're like, oh, that's me. Thank you, spirit guides. All right. Now for other Tauruses, this really is where I feel there's a shift and change coming to you, or like it's one of some environment in your life, like home, friend, family, work, you know, something along those lines. And it's not exactly what you want or what you would hope for initially, but it's a blessing in disguise, and you've got to trust it and go with it, because it's putting you on the path that you're truly meant to be. And then lastly, there is a few Tauruses out there where I feel there's something really beautiful being offered to you. Okay. And you should absolutely take it up. And this just came to me at the very end. Some of you, this might be where you're getting some sort of job offer or opportunity that's in a different state or a different country than where you currently are, just because, you know, we have the Seven of Pentacles on top of the World, and, you know, we have this Ace of Pentacles with this Knight of Swords, and then right here, though, we have Four of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. So what that tells me is there may be some internal conflict about whether you can take this opportunity due to like friends, family, just some other situation in your life. Like there'll have to be some sort of big change. Taurus, you've got to do what's best for you to make your dreams come true. And even look on top, like, you know, we have this face looking down, but there's this sign with this direction, that direction, that direction, that direction. All right. And there's like, a beacon, a lighthouse here. So what I feel about this is, Taurus, only you know what's truly best for you. And you know, when we are in committed relationships or we're married, we have to compromise. There's somebody else, you know, involved. But ultimately, Taurus, you know, some opportunities only come once in a lifetime. And if that's one of these opportunities, I really do feel that you would regret wholeheartedly letting it pass by, you know, because somebody else just was being very selfish. We have Four of Pentacles, which is selfishness, or accusing you of being selfish for wanting to take up this opportunity that's being offered to you. Taurus, man, this has got way deeper. You know, I wasn't even picking up on that message till here at the very end. There's like this opportunity to move to a different state or different country. You are on the fence about it. I would say it's time to make it real. You've got to just trust the process and trust the journey on that, okay? Now, lastly, let's get up to this advice, count your blessings, and it says, wealth and power surround you and smooth journeys lie ahead. Make the best of this time while remaining productive. Practice humility and modesty. Appreciate that which you have and remember those who have stood by you. Be grateful. Oh, yes, you are going to very sunny, shiny, happy places in your life, Taurus. Allow the changes to unfold that need to happen and take place. Don't be afraid. Jump in. You're meant to have, wishes come true. It's just there's some change in your environment that must take place in order for that to happen and be achieved. All right? So, Taurus, those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.